Hello and welcome back. Forrest Knight with New Media Marketing Pros here in Chesterfield, Missouri. Today I just wanted to go over some really cool tips on how to modify or design your Twitter account, your Twitter background, and your Twitter page so you can sort of change some of the colors. You'll notice I am also known as the Media Dude on Twitter, so feel free to look me up on Twitter as the Media Dude and follow me. Get a lot of great tips there as well. You'll notice when you come in here on your profile link, you can see that I have some graphics in the background. I'm going to show you how to do that. If you haven't seen how to load your photo in here, I'm not going to go into that today, but I want to show you how you can adjust the colors out here on the side. And you notice over here you can sort of see my graphic coming through the background. I'm going to show you how to change this in this area here. First of all, we need to do is you're going to go in the upper left hand corner, pull down and choose settings, and under settings you're going to click on design. And you'll notice when you come in down into design, now some of you may have the generic, you just got started, you may have one of these backgrounds. And if you want to change your background, you can set one of these in and simply go down and hit save changes. If you want to put a custom graphic in the background, what you'll need to do is you'll need to pull that off of your computer. So you'll need to go to your background, you're going to click on change background image. You're going to go and browse it on your computer wherever you save your images. You're going to find that you're going to click on it. Now it probably would be best to have it as a JPEG file or a GIF file or something like that. Save it. You can modify the size of this. Now you'll notice that when I typically save something in my Photoshop, it's usually about 1,000 pixels wide or so. I took this and I reduced it down to 300 pixels wide, and then I chose tile background. I'm going to show you if I hit untile background, I'm going to uncheck this, and you'll notice it just went up to the upper left hand corner. Now if I would have left this at 1,000 pixels, this entire background would have covered up this entire area here, and it would have filled up this complete area behind my my Twitter working area. So I'm going to choose tile background. And you can choose whatever kind of photo. If you have a personal photo in there, pictures of your kids, pictures of your business, pictures of your logo, whatever you want to stick in there, and then hit save changes. And that would have loaded this graphic into the background here. Next, you want to change your background colors, and there's sort of two ways you can do this. If you had one of these set in prior to loading your graphic in, those general colors are going to be set in. I'll show you an example. This is the design that I had set in before I added my graphic in the back. And because I did that, when I come down here to the bottom and I click on change design colors, those basic colors would have been here. Any one of these links, there's a background link. Now you already have your background set here, so you don't really need to change that color. You have your text, and of course you've got to be careful with your text, so I recommend you do these other ones first. You can choose your links color, so if you click on links, you can simply move this around. Now if you already know the hex code color here, you can drop the code number in here if you know what the hex code color is, or you can simply start over here and you can slide this up and down the scale, and as you notice it slides, it changes the palette over here. Then you can grab this little dot and you can slide it around and it will change the color for what you want. And you'll notice this little palette here changes as you slide this through the graphic area here. Now my color, I wrote this down before I went in and changed this for memory reasons. My hex code color is 25 CC 25 for my links. I like green links. That's just me. That's my personal choice. You hit done and that saves that. Now I also want to change my sidebar. I'll show you where the sidebar is. Basically the sidebar, you're going to click in this area here, and again it gives you the option to slide what you want to do your sidebar in whatever color you want. So for example, if I wanted my sidebar to be more of a yellow color, I can click and pull this down, and you'll notice it starts to change the color of my sidebar. So let's say that I want to go with this sidebar. I'm going to hit done. I'm going to hit save changes. Come back to profile, and you'll notice my sidebar area over here is now this funky mustard color. My links are in green, and when I hover, when I go to my profile and I hover over these, they're also, because I chose the green color for links, they're going to highlight in green as well, or sort of a light mauvey green color that they highlight in. You'll notice my text up here is in green, and anytime I hover over something that's a link or a hot link, it's going to highlight which is in green. So I want to go back and change it back to the rose color that I had prior to, so I simply click on settings, design, scroll down to the bottom, choose design colors, click on my sidebar color that I had before because I saved it, and hit done and save changes. My sidebar is going to be Sentinel Profile. And you'll notice, because I chose a lighter sort of a rose color, pink color here, you can see my graphic coming through on the background. Now you can play with this. You'll notice I have some red that's in my banner, so if I wanted this sidebar area to be more of this red, I could get the hex color code from my designer that designed my business card or my masthead graphic here, and I can drop this in here as well and get that set so everything matches on my site. And anytime you want to, you can come back and update the way this looks so that when people come to your Twitter profile page or your Twitter page, you'll have some basic colors. You can mark it yourself and put in your graphics in the background. Thanks for visiting New Media Marketing Pros. We look forward to seeing you on the next how-to video.